Okay, we've got it all working. We've downloaded WSJTX. Let me show you my settings on the software and within the actual radio. There's a couple of bits you need to tweak, but let me first of all just show you the settings. Now you do, a tip I think for WSJTX is to remember that you need to reboot your computer a couple of times, restart the software, turn the radio on and off. And then it all just, after you've done, you've got the correct settings, it starts to work. And I find this has happened for years and years. A bit of a tip from me there. So anyway, so first thing, cable's connected. You just will need to know what your COM number is. So right click on your Windows device manager. And you get this window here. You shouldn't need to install any drivers. And mine's just come up with Silicon Labs there, and it's COM2, okay? Right click on it as well, properties, and on a Yaesu 857, I recommend you use 38400. That's because it works for me, and which is what we're on. That's the baud rate, the speed of the transmission. Okay, yeah, this is going well, isn't it? I've had at least one contact, and then it should just go on. Anyway, let's just show you the setting. I'm getting too excited now because I've had a couple of contacts. GridTracker is my next little video. So you've got that, it's connected. So then you go over to File Settings. Okay. In this window here, you go to General, and I've selected M0FXB, my grid name, and that is it. I've done nothing else in that window. Then on Radio, I've selected Yaesu 857 that you can see here. COM2 that we just talked about, the baud rate 38400. I mean, this little tiny thing, it's working amazing. It really is. And then just here, cat, and you don't touch here where it says port. You don't touch that. And I haven't touched any of these either. Now, maybe there's better settings, but for me, I haven't touched anything. Let's just click enable. Oh, it's still TXing, yeah. So there's a new one there, 2E0KKH. Hello. If you're watching this video, thank you very much. Same goes for GM4CXF that we just had a contact with as well. And this is fun. I want 10 watts. To be honest with you, I'm pushing my luck a bit with the SWR, but I just put it down to 10 watts. I know it's under 3, and I'm just risking it, to be honest. So anyway, and then on audio, now you may have a different item listed here, but for me it says 3 USB audio device. But all you do is just look at the other connectors. Like, I know it's not my microphone on this video that I'm making. Yeah, I know it's not my other microphone, which is the virtual B audio cable, because I'm not even using that. There's only one left, so it has to be the one that's left. Okay, and you put it on microphone and speaker, match them up, they'll be the same. I haven't changed any of this, although I may need to change something when I set up the GridTracker, but I'm going to do that separately. Look at that, you can change the colors in it. So once that's done, now regarding the radio, let's just show you here. If I can zoom in a bit better on the radio. So it is controlling the frequency completely on the radio, but you still need, as far as maybe it will find the Digi mode on its own, but I just selected it as well. You just go up and down with the mode. I'm not going to do it because it'll ruin it. Up and down with your mode buttons until it says Digi. Now, regarding the settings, hold down your F, okay? Hold down your F here. And there's a few settings you need to put in. So, it's definitely not the color. So, first of all, I would go to number 1. And just make sure that's turned on. It gives you your extended menu. After that, zip across to... And I'm actually watching my video I made on this. I'll link in the description that talks you through the radio settings. So turn to 1919 and just make sure that you turn the big knob and it's 38400. Then you can turn it to 20, and I've got that on cat. Now turn to 37. It's slightly different for the 817, 897, but not very different. So anyway, 31. No, let's get it right. That's actually 37. Now I didn't change it, but it's on 50. Yeah. And then we go to the next one is 38 Digi mode, which is user U. And then the next one is on 0 as well. Look, 0. Number 40 is on 0. And you could set your power, just going through, on 70, 75. Mine's on just 10 watts. Pretty sure, I don't think I've missed anything. Back out. It's in transmit now, as you can see. You see the red there as it goes into transmit. Let's bring that in again so you can see what we're up to. You see green on receive, red on transmit. Oh, it's a lovely setting. I love my older radios. I like all radios, don't get me wrong. I really like tinkering with my older radios. That's why I keep them all. It's way more fun. So yeah, once you do that, then what I do is on this grid here, I tend to just go to a space, yeah? And I'm only telling you what I do, not what's recommended. Right click where there's a gap, and I go right click and I go set. I do that every time, okay? And then back to the main window. I just go into my audio settings, which I did just now, and just find so if you right click on speakers, sound settings, you get this window, and the one that it's the microphone. Go down to microphone, see this slider here, just move it up and down so that the left bit here and the bottom left corner isn't red. You just want it green, okay? That's all I do. You can play around with the little power thing here as well on the right, just here you've got that slider. You can move that up and down, and the idea is you keep an eye on your ALC. I never really need to do it. I just move it a bit and then I start to get contacts, so that always works. And then when you're ready, you just click enable TX, okay? Once you do that, it will go into auto mode. Now if you're getting lots of errors, and hi to M0KCL, thanks for the contact, and it's still going there, and it gives you the signal report, etc. And so GridTracker, which is in my next video, sorry about resetting that, in my next video I'll just show you GridTracker. So here it is here, and you link it just by settings, yeah? You link it to your WSJTX. I'm sure it will link to other programs. And once you've done that, you get these really cool maps, and you can see the live transmissions. Now, of course, there's a lot more to GridTracker than just seeing funky lines on the screen. But that's what did it for me when I first used it. It's actually before COVID. So I'm definitely going to make that my next video. So thank you very much. We definitely had some contacts. Hi again to M0. No, we've got ON. Oscar Tango 7 Zulu. Okay. Thanks very much. Thanks for thank you. I know I've got some bright lights here and that in the background. Turn them down a bit. So yeah, I just love making these kind of videos, learning that Digi rig. Now I know it's tiny, it's not cheap, because if you look at some of the shops, they're more than £50. I'll put the Amazon link in. It came from America. No tax, no tariffs. Anyway, and the cable again came from America. No tariffs. And hopefully that will all get sorted. Come on, America and USA. We love each other. Let's face facts. We support each other. Come on, we're massive fans of the USA. When I first got inspired by CB, it all came from the USA. Starsky and Hutch, all their radios, and what's that film? The trucker film, Hound. Oh, I know I shouldn't forget it. It's a classic. But hey, that trucker film with the CB. Tell me. Put it in the comments. And we're all inspired. So I love England. I'm not an English guy. I'm from Cyprus. My parents from Greece, from Cyprus. Yeah. But I was born here in the UK, so I don't really know any different. And I don't go to Cyprus very often. My wife is English. And I have lots of kids, and most people don't think their dad is a Greek guy, but I am. I'm proud of it, but I live in England. But hey, am I a USA fan? Big time. 7-3, take care.